Good time zones, everyone, and welcome to Tuesday, in which we realise I forgot to reset things properly, and for some reason, yep, no. Yeah, there we are, right, no, that is not enabled. Oh, for some reason I had managed to accidentally leave everything set for wilderness, and so you were about to have the opportunity to do a decked out run. No, that's not going to work. I don't even have the wilderness instance of Minecraft loaded, so that's not going to help. Build a decked out. That feels like a What is this? Build-A-Bear? Build-A-Decked Out? Build-A-Fnurbles? Wait, no, we've got one of those. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday, in which Scotsman realises he's got absolutely no clue what he's doing, and is probably Fnurbles mentally. So, in other words, a day ending with Y. Lots of it. Why? Yes. But welcome into Jerry May and Frauke and Superfast Feg, who all got here before the bots. Then we had the parade of bots. And Raven, welcome in. Kelbirdie, Chaos Tween, welcome in. More scurrying. No, we're not the we're not the pug gang, but welcome in, Jerry May. Let's see. Sin Lily, welcome in. Good to see you. Oh, there's a hydrate. Whoop, there it is. Hi, hydrate. Gotta have a hydrate. And now to go with the drink, we got some popcorn. Oh, up we get. Straight. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was the shoulder that went pop first. Apparently I needed that. Welcome in, and thank you. Everyone hydrate, stretch, med check, take care of yourselves, look after yourselves, and generally, if I fnurble, it's a normal day. Thank you for that, Jerry May. Let's see, many people. Ninja Sydney, welcome in. Glam Pixie, good to see you as well. I was curious what Ninja Sydney means by, do we think Scots needs the bad news or the worst news first? Since I'm not on level 4 of Decked Out right now, it's not good news, I've made it to level 4. Bad news, there's a warden about to smack me in the face. So I'm curious where this is going. I may have missed the answer to that one already. True Purple on a 29-month subscription. Thank you so much for that, True Purple. Lovely to see you as always. And thank you for joining the scurry. Let's see. More people scurrying. Glam Pixie scurrying. So close. Just one more. Drum roll. Drum, drum, drummy drum, 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 drum. Sang chat for 15 minutes. Didn't see Frauke come in. Thought you were by yourself. that might have happened. Volder, welcome in, and pushing us over the 100. So we've now got another $10 donation to scare the bats out of my wallet. But hey, that'll be for the weekend. So thank you to everyone for that. I let the bats. It's scurry time in a very tight trench coat. That sounds wrong. Nordic Wolf, welcome in. Trench coat for ants. Oh my. Builder decked out is Friday to Monday. Yes, absolutely right there, Raven. No, this is Scope Creepers. Look, this is not Sparta. This is not Scope Creepers. This is madness. Or something like that. Mr. Sinley, welcome in. Oh, goodness. How are you doing, Nordic Wolf? How is everybody doing? I hope everyone is having a lovely Tuesday. Nordic Wolf on a 175 stream streak and managing to escape from the Mary Whitehouse bot. 11 escapes, 7 catches. Doing well there. So, bad news. Sydney's caffeinated. Oh, no. We're doomed. Glam Pixie on a 15 stream streak. Kazumi streak. And an escape. 2 escapes, 3 catches. Yay! An escape. Quote 609. Come on, Automod, let me twerk. Oh my. Twerk, twerk, twerk away. Twerky, twerky, twerk. Ginger, welcome in, Ginger. Happy Tuesday. Squishy's Ginger with a pack of chocolate digestives. Chocolate digestives. Squirrel kebab. I'm not sure I should... wait. No. We are not kebabbing squirrels. Is that... I'm going to assume that's a kebab for squirrels, because there's no way that no. Worst news, Sydney has no more meetings today. We're doomed. Sydney is going to be causing chaos in chat. Hanging in there. Got 2 tasks left to complete in preparation for moving on the 2nd. Ooh, good luck on the move. But if you've only got 2 tasks left, you're getting there. We'll do a kebab for squirrels. Yay! Kebab of acorns. Yaha! Cardoodles, welcome in as well. Thank you for joining the scurry. Roasted nuts on a stick sounds... I should have read that before I read that. I really should have. Oh, I didn't read that. Volume? There we are. I was about to say, why is there no volume? Apparently block sounds were switched down to absolutely nothing. Now, what was I doing that required me to turn down block sounds? I'm not quite sure. Pulls brain out of gutter. Did you remember to pull Pinky out while you were down there? And the quote adding has big... nope. Why did that not go in? It's going to be one of those days. We've got 2 quotes. 2 quotes in 12 seconds. And we have an event Pokemon forever. Oh, look! An event distraction! Much thank... And, yes, thank you to Ginger. I needed to... yes, thank you to Ginger for that gift sub to Cardoodles. Welcome to the mayhem. Wide awake. Where am I? Oh, yes. I was about to say, why do I hear a ghast? And it's because I'm in the nether, for goodness sakes, you dumb squirrel. Look, stop crashing into the overseer. You got to get the impression it's going to be one of those days if you're the one pulling the brain cell out of the gutter. Where are you? I have no clue. Why are you? Did I say why or where? Oh, good lord. Did I? I don't know. Who, what, when, where, why? Fnubbles! Fnubbles! Whoa. And apparently we've got a hype train going. Woo! Choo choo! Chugga 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 chugga. And Centret was caught by a Feg who got an egg at the same time, and a Frauke who didn't. And not by me. Very upset at that. Hashtag rigged. Oh, that reminds me. I collected an audio file, modified it, cut it down, and then completely forgot to add it to the bot. Well, we'll have to sort that one out later. And Feg giving a gift sub to Sin Lily. Thank you, Feg. Oh, the gift subs from the lovely, lovely people. Thank you, Feg. And enjoy the gift sub, Sin Lily. Right. I am in Gordonstein for reasons. And Kel giving a gift sub to Volder. My word, it's lovely people moment. Thank you, Kel. Now, we don't have a Midna here yet. And I have a couple of things to do on Midna's behalf. But let's have a look. I think we're going to have to consider flattening down the... and Raven giving a gift sub to Ritsu. Thank you, Raven. And Ginger with 100 bits. Thank you. Goodness. This hype train is going choo-choo. Let's see. I think we might have to flatten down these a little, because we're starting to run out of room for banners in the Hall of Banners. If I keep them as 2 per thing. And I want to make it at least so that people at this end, it keeps going in sequence that people have chosen to have a banner. So the question becomes, one of the things I was looking at and wondering, we're also running out of people to redeem banners. No, we're not. Sydney, welcome. My word, thank you for gifting a gift sub, and that's gone to Darwin 1988 Megan Hickle. Now there's a name. Does sound like a password more than anything. And Feg giving a gift sub to Canadian Dragon. My word. And Ninja Sydney. Okay, Sydney. These are the Hall of Banners. I need you to come up with, find, or have a banner design that you wish to have, and if you've got the design, if you can put it into the Hall of Banners channel in Discord so that I can actually remember it into the future as well. Good luck with banner making and naming back later. Look after yourself, Feg, and thank you for the lurk. I mean, I don't know how many banners we're going to have, but let's see. So that's Loopy's banner. So what I'm thinking of doing is flattening it a little so that we have 3 per area. Or maybe 4 per area, so we've not gone into the middle. If I do 4 per area, we could then have a sign in the middle which lists the 4 people's names next to them. That would work. We could put a sign here and put names in order of 1, 2, 3, 4. I know I went 3 here. That doesn't work, but you know what I mean. That, I think, would probably be a good composite. Nanian! On a 10-stream streak. Welcome in, Nanian. And, whoopsie, you've been thrown into blanket jail. Welcome to blanket jail. I'm so tempted to put the decked out clanking noise onto the blanket jail command, but I feel that if I did that, I need to put something onto the flee command, and I'm not sure what I need to put on that one yet. Is your reef still hanging? If it's a banner that's already been purchased, none of them have been removed, so the answer is yes, somewhere. Somewhere. Let me start with the naming, and then we'll find your. I feel like I really should know whose is which, and this is why I need signs, because I am terrible. It's the Christmas. Aha! Right. Yes. That you. It's going to be a day, isn't it? All the points they go burr. Red fox baby named Pabu. Not quite sure why I have a black-clad wanderer in there. That sounds wrong. Miakula, welcome in. And I was about to say, why can I hear Gordons? But there's Gordons in there nowadays. We did. The train go burr. None of those are useful. Then you don't ask why Blackclad, just accept that Blackclad is wherever Blackclad wants to be. Don't get. Yeah, I've been getting that message for weeks, Kel. They need to add some more. I think you got it just as it ended. Nice. What do you think you got? Don't think you get them below level 6. I don't think I... yes. Right. Snowballs. Oh, you do not get it. Oh, right. Sorry. I have zero comprehension today. This is normal. I'm not sure oak fits. Do we feel oak fits? Oak doesn't feel like it fits. Need to be in a level 100 or higher to get any more emotes. Goodness. Today, sure, let's go with that. Like I said, as normal. It's still short of Puffer Pop. Yeah, I'm trying to think about what colour sign would go well in here between banners to allow me to put names up for the banners. I'm tempted to find crimson, because I think crimson here would be good. Hello, Elkhorn. Welcome in. Comprehension is a 4-syllable word. That should be way past your vocabulary, which is a 5-syllable word. Yes. Just bringing down the spruce. Yeah, I think if I do spruce, I'm going to want to make it light grey and glow in the dark. Which I don't have any of the materials for. Right. Whee! So. Flops down on a beanbag chair to eat lunch. Ooh, beanbag chair. So the first thing I need to do is I am entirely out of glowing sacks. So I need glowing. Crimson is good. The other thought would be warped as contrast. I think going for warped would be too much. I kind of like going with the spruce to yeah, Fenebod. Yeah. Bad and worse. Caffeinated and meeting free. Boing. Your eyes are dim, I cannot see. I have not got a clue what I'm doing. You see, it's going to be a day in which I'm all fnabbled. Going down. Welcome to my glow squid farm. Well, actually, welcome to the area underneath the caldera. And I'm going to cheat a little bit by turning on all of the neat gamma overrides. And mere cooler on a 7-stream streak, but ending up into the bot. You've been put in blanket jail. And Sydney's on a 5-stream streak. And managing... Oh, there we are. Managing to dodge the bot. So the bot is definitely in one of those moods. Whee! I do not need much of this, but let's see. 3, 7... Wasn't there another one here? Oh, it drowned itself. Whee! Come here. I need your ink sacs. Thank you. 14. Oh, hey, more. Can't be tamed, can't be caught. All I need is your ink sacs. Whoa, I'm about to drown. No, let me out. Remember, kids, air is important. To air is human. To breathe it is important. 27. I think half a stack of these is enough. 3, 7, 4, 5, and 6. Drowned. Yes. Yes. This area under the caldera is the ultimate perfect glow squid farm. It just causes them to appear. Your sacs, your lovely inky sacs. All I need is your humps. Let's see. We've got the quote board running. Quote 610. Do you want to be untamed? Untamed melody. Air. Yep. Come back here, I need your sacs. All I need is your sacs, I need all your sacs. And apparently I had that quote already. Woohoo! Why did I even say that? Yes, frequently. It's gonna be one of those days if Nanian is backing away slowly. Right. Whee! Whoops. Helps if you open the door. Let me out! Ah, fresh air. In a world where the tendrils are taking over and destroying everything. Woohoo! You can't be blamed for anything yet, and it's already one of those days. Yes, yes it is. Boing. Oh, and an event. Quick, it's an event distraction. It goes boingity 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 boing. Oh, here we go. Merry White House bot. And Elkhorn is limbering up, and 165 stream streak off into the distance, but the Merry White House bot is fast off the mark and puts them into blanket jail. Nice try, Elk. Boingity. Whee! Boing, 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 boingity boing, boingity boing. Boing, 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 boingity boing, 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 boing. Right. Nibbles. No, I've not lost my marbles. I never had any. Right. So, we are here because I need materials. Okay. Nope. 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 Goodness. I have apparently eaten all of my cooked pork chops. Well, that's not helpful. That's not helpful. Elkhorn got a shiny, however. Woohoo! I have raw pork chops. That's not helpful. Oh, I have popped chorus fruit. Why do I have popped chorus fruit? Who knows? I gotta cook them. Hey, Ms. Mist. Welcome in. I apologise to anyone who's wondering what the Fnurbles is going on. It's one of those days. Also known as a day ending in Y. Oh, hey, I've got black dye. Actually, no, light grey and glow ink goes nicely on most things. So, the usual. Yep. I was probably making end rods. Raven, how dare you make sense? How very dare you! Sounds perfectly sensible. Boing, boing, boing. Boing, 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 boingity boing, boingity boing. Boing, 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 boingity boing, 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 boing. Right. I'm going to bring both Crimson and Spruce to see whether or not the signs for either of those are any help. Do I have... Ooh, I've got a Crimson already by way of signs. That's a Dark Oak hanging sign. That's not helpful. Do I have any Spruce already? Oh, look. Spruce. Hey, I got loads of Spruce. Well then. I'm not going to bother making Spruce if I've got all those signs. Alright. Hold on. Why did I just... Nope, wrong one. Why did I just bring... Nope. Hold on. Why did... Fnabbles! There it is. Why did I only bring one of those two signs? I know what I'm doing. It's not so much that the words are hard, it's figuring out a full sentence that's apparently the problem. Oh, oh, trunks in one. Ah. Can you tell I'm making this up as I go along? Of course! It's an average Scotsman stream! It's a Scotsman stream. It's a Scotsman stream. We're wondering quite where the squirrel's gone today. We're trying to figure out what's going on today. And Scotsman's lost his marbles on the Scotsman stream today. Alright. I know I should have taken a left turn, but let's go and get the red fox sorted for Sydney. It was for Sydney, wasn't it? Banner, banner, banner. Yes, fox. If this is the state you're in, you're wondering what the heck you've put the brain cell through today. Tuesday. I have put the brain cell through Tuesday. Yes, yes. Scotsman is one of the Muppets' new cast members. I suspect I'm probably one of the founding fathers. That is absolutely nothing helpful. Look. It's accurate. It's incredibly accurate. It's just completely useless. In other words, it's like me. Let's see. I need a Pabu. Pabu! And we're keeping this as a baby, and it's for a red fox. Why did I... Oh, I forgot to pick up my... I forgot to pick up my food. Oh well. We'll probably end up back at IKEA in about 10 minutes anyway. Accurate, but completely useless as a statement. Yes, exactly. Oh, Midna! Welcome in, Midna. Correct. You're usually accurate until you're off by 1. Yep. Oh, Lotus is on a 130 stream streak. Welcome in, Lotus. And blanket gel. Oh no! It's nice and comfy, and it's very, very well stocked. Have to lurk as you're away to drive home from work. Oh, thank you for the lurk, Midna. When you are around, we'll probably be sorting out your banner and all sorts of other things for you. I think it's a banner and a Betsy. Too much Scotsman. A banner and a Betsy for you. Alright. Sakura and Fox thing. God, if nibbled. Apparently, I tripped over and planted a berry bush instead of feeding it to a fox. Let's try that again. You're right. You have a teeny. Yes, much fnurbles. Planted a berry bush in a fox's face. I mean, I'm sure the fox doesn't mind having a berry bush near it. Sanity! Something I certainly don't have. Welcome in, Sanity. Could have been worse. I could have face planted the berry bush. Yep, that would be the case. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome in Sanity and Bo and Tay. Welcome in, all of you. Yeah. You catch me attempting to breed the foxes. Hello, you two. Aww, the baby fox. Sir Foxington, I need you to get out of the way a little bit. Right. You are now perpetually a baby. So don't, no. Don't wake up and become active. There we are. Ah. We have a Pabu. There you are, Sydney. I managed to get it named just before it ran away. It's here somewhere. There it is. Here we have a tree full of foxes. It's a fox tree. Alright, I need to sleep before we end up with something blowing up something. Now you have Atla foxes. Aha, yes. We have foxes. Cat software and dog hardware. Exactly. They are definitely... Alright. So, sorry, I was trying to get that sorted before everything got a little bit too chaotic. Yeah. Foxes in a tree while I say... Welcome in to Sanity. I hope you had a lovely stream. If you have a moment to say what you were up to, I would absolutely love to hear about it. If you need to raid and run, Self-care is absolutely important. But yes, I hope you had a lovely, lovely stream. Bosco is your White Fox from the first series, and then Pabu from Korra. Ah, yes. More energy drink. Nothing can go wrong here. I'm scared. I'm so very scared. It's going to be one of those days. For those wondering, I have ordered a crate of Iron Brew Extra for the weekend. Yep. You can all panic next. Stream is good and productive. Yes, I know. What was this word? Turned into a pathing stream due to you filling a desire path. Oh, lovely. Yeah, desire paths are an interesting one. I try to end up putting those into my builds as well. Nadian's running away. Because desire paths always make an area feel like it's had people in it. Whee! Lived in. Yes, that's the word. I gotta be careful with that. Is the rum not enough? I need energy for the weekend, Jerry May. For values of, it's going to be a long yin. Well, actually, it's entirely up to you lot if it's going to be a long yin or not. As mentioned yesterday, I will be doing 2 or 3 hour streams plus. This one came out because you finally built a particular building and the paths that you originally had no longer worked. So it was a desire path for you. That sounds perfectly reasonable. In your defense, if you didn't caffeinate on 3.5 hours sleep, you wasn't surviving today. Ooh, no. Yeah, I can understand that one. Definitely look after yourself for that one. So it's less a desire path for the world and more desire path for things you were doing. I mean, that's not the worst of things. It's an evolving world. All worlds evolve. Unless, of course, you've given up on them. And honestly, at which point, you've probably gotten something better to be doing. Yeah. You see, this is why there's glass here. Otherwise, I'd have fallen into the tower. Boing, boing, boing. I mean, I have huge sections of this world to improve. Glass to save my booty. Aye. Have a good meeting, Raven. Iron Brew is a carbonated soda. Yes, it is. And surprisingly, despite the fact that the caffeine hits me fairly hard, it has less caffeine in it than it has less caffeine than Coca-Cola. Weird that. I found out today that my ophthalmologist isn't licensed. She's an icon. Elk. Interesting one, that. Not quite sure why it typed that many times. Footy, welcome in. And just to go well with that, we have an event in chat. And we have a Footy on a 7 stream streak. Thank you so much for the streak. My goodness, it's another catch. We seem to be about 50-50 on catches today. Welcome to the blanket jail. Thank you so much for the Footy. For the Footy, though, streak? For the streak, though, Footy. Oh, that's 15 streaks total. You do it. That's a lot of streaking. I'll hydrate. I know what I'm doing. I'm a functional human. Yeah, right. Not quite sure what I'm functioning as, but I'm a functional human. Functional, he says. Yes, we believe you. Careful, Sydney. I might sign up for something and make your life interesting again. I'm functioning as a warning to the rest of us. Wow. I'm having a think about it, Sydney. I need to work out something. Right. Let us... Right. I'm going to put a sign here. And a sign here. Oh. Okay, so... the Paras was caught by Jerry May, Scotsman, and Elkhorn. Frauke redeemed a golden ticket and got money. Pretty please. Okay. And Footy, thank you for the 20-bit boop. Scots puts the fun in functional. Okay. Which colour do we think is better? Ignore the wording. Ignore the ability to read this yet. Wait, do we think spruce or crimson? I think the crimson is nice because it goes well with it. So let's add this. That makes it readable. Yeah, it does look a bit like part of the arch. Okay, I need more crimson signs then. You see? Back, but kinda, because you're pasting in 30 million blocks one layer at a time. What are you doing? That sounds like a lot of pasting. Right, how many signs have we got? 19. That'll do. I agree with the why. I mean, granted, my first instinct was, what? Okay. So, we have just Loopy. Glam Pixie. Raven. Oh, no, hold up. There should be a capital on that T. Insane, but also the mosaic you shared is part of that. Okay. Yep, yep. And an Elkhorn. Ah, yes. Right. And now we do that and that. I like that. I think that works quite nicely. Welcome back, Midna. Just as soon as I've finished updating the Hall of Banners, we will be adding your banner to it. Okay. There's the information for you, Elkhorn, if you wish to quickly take a screenshot. If you can't take a screenshot at this time, you can check in the Hall of Banners, because it should still be there. This is the reason for the Hall of Banners channel. McScroogan. $30 million project is Sea Cliffs, Volcano Island, Mosaics, and Sea Towers. Goodness. That's a busy build. And Kelbirdie. Block 2. Mad Paradigm. Kiwi, welcome in. Right, let's get the ink on the sign. Whoops. Blast Jordan, 563. It's a super fast, Fegalicious, Expialidocious. Okay, this is a nice way of doing this. I like this. It also doesn't clutter up the middle of the white and green one looks like it's from Gondor. It does, doesn't it? Twisted Emerald, welcome in. Yes, I can see your chat. Shallow Sky, 1377. Oh, Lady Oolong. I've just realized a slight error in my logic here. That's Ritsu's, that's Frau K's, that's McScrewgun's, and that's Kelbirdie's. This is written in the wrong order. If I read it from left to right. If I read it from the start of the tunnel... That works. That... I mean, it's not going to work with... I don't know. You know, that actually works. Bonnie colours with the teal and blue one. Disian? Kelbirdie's? And Shadow Sky would be the one that breaks it, but not badly enough. Apparently squirrels forget the locations of about 74% of the acorns that they bury. Those forgotten acorns become trees. Squirrels have planted more forests than any human reforest. You know, that sounds about right. It's a Landstrad. Yes, that's Kelbirdie's one. Whose was this? Nuska. Right. That. Oh, until you've written on it, you can't actually change the colouring. Interesting. So you can't actually add to the you can't add dye to a sign until it's been written on. I did not know that. Hello, Blacklad. I mean, it does and it doesn't simultaneously. Workers, you making you wonder why you set up all this structure only for people to ignore it. Riots all around. So, an average day in work. Right. Hey, I was only off by 6. I made too many signs by twice over. Right. Yep. Ission's next. Have a good nap, Ginger. So we've got Canadian Dragon. Ninjet, welcome in. Ah, Urban. I'm gonna have to shorten some of these names to make them fit. Nordic Wolf. Ah, no. Oh. Get these in the right order. Boing, 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 boing. Oh look, it's a ninjet. There we are. Tee. Right. For those wondering what's going on, we are reducing. We are bringing the banners a little bit closer together so that there's a little bit more, please ignore the brain, room in here, because we've had 2 banner redeems, and it feels appropriate. Moscow Hosco. Quite probably, Sydney. Yes. Moscow Housefly. Yes. Sin Lily. Hold on. I think I've goofed twice here. Yeah, there should be no W on Moscow Hos Cow. And Sin Lily only has one L on the second I'm doing. Sometimes. And Jerry May is the one I'm adding. Right. We are now up to date-ish. You probably don't know what you're doing, but you probably should know who... Oh, my. Oh, you don't have to know... There's like 8 different oh my's in there. And a Pidgeot was caught by Frauke Blackclad and myself. Your squirrel was getting moved around, Ninjet, to make sure that A, there was room for banners, and B, it was correctly identifiable. Because I know I can take the banner off the wall and see who it belongs to. But it's so much nicer to have names on the wall. Hey, Ritsu! Welcome in. Right. Hopefully Midna's still here. I know Midna has been in and out. I know they said they were back. Whee! And Sydney's added gotten added to the quote board again. Hey, Midna. I'm going to make up your banners. While I'm thinking about it, Midna, you have a Gordon as well, don't you? Would you like your Gordon to be holding your banner once I've built it? Earth is 70% water, but it's uncarbonated, so technically, is it flat? Good lord. Cyan as the start. Whee! They can't hold a Betsy, so the Betsy go... So, the Betsies go above the armor stands for the Gordon, next to their armor, because you can't actually hand them back a weapon. So the banners are a nice way of actually handing banners to the Gordon so that they are actually waving something. Not to paste 30 million one layer at a time, but if you do all 30 million, your computer will tell you, aha. Awesome. Right, I will make 2 of these banners then and hand one to your Gordon. Right, I need green, yellow, cyan, white, and black. Green, yellow, 2 cyan, a white, black. Mistakes were made, regrets are had. Whoopsie. Drop a giant squid out of the sky. Squid, giant salmon, rogue fish. Should never have been taught that. Uh-huh. That's if your computer has enough time to communicate before it catches fire. Yep. Yes, I agree. Okay. So, green border indented first up. Oh, is this one of the ones that they've moved? Yeah, it is. Wait. Ah, there we are. Green border indented. I don't know why they've been moving these to Fnerble thingamawhatsits. Right. So, green border indented. Yellow flower charge. Cyan gradient. Ooh, this is going to look nice. Cyan... Oh, no, I've got it. Cyan Guster. I was about to panic there. I didn't think I had the... Ooh. White Roundel. Lozenge Roundel. Oh, this is nice. And Black Bay Indented. Black Bay? Black Base. I can't read. Ooh. That is not what should be going in there. One banner for Midna. That's nice. Welcome back, Raven. I like that. That's a nice banner, Midna. Oh, close the door. Close the door. I heard you. Alright. First things second, fourth things third, and one in the middle. Ah, yes. I still have an anvil down here. Ah, it's a fairy. Now we've named it, we can duplicate it. And it keeps the name. Oh, I need a snack. I'm curious, do I have spare food up here? I know I left all sorts of random bits lying around. Crossbows, honey bottles, a lot of bones. Ooh, breeze rods. Oh, glass. 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 That's useful. And the closest I've got to food is a lot of sweet berries. Not very helpful, but it'll do. Boing. Generally, for vanilla, even if it's got, like, Massacre on it, I wouldn't have thought you need about 8. But it depends entirely on what you're doing with, like, Massacre at the time. What? Oh, you want papers. Go away. I'm not giving you my papers. Boingy. 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 Spring. It plays without swearing at you. Uh-huh. Oh, no. Left turn. Left turn. That's right. I know what I meant. 316 mods. That's a catalogue. My other left. Yes, I know. Right, let's get Midna added to the corridor. Right. Now, I need to find... one... Are you sure that's per second or per solo year? Oh, I need to eat. Whoopsie. How am I... Yeah. Right. I need... Oh, actually, hold on. Wing! For nubbles! I had a feeling today would go like this. Hi, fellas! Tasty as berries. I don't think they're sustainable for resources. Exactly. Midna. So, Zant. Building 7. Do you have a preference on what sort of weapons Zant would have? Odd job day, yes. Do you just want them to have a yeah, they're also not very good at they don't have much saturation. So I can give you I can put up a crossbow, or if you have something that you would consider as a weapon, a spear. Ooh. Haven't had one of those yet. A spear it shall be, except for the fact that I don't have anything to make a spear out of. Right, we're going back to Gordonstein Ward. I know there's iron over there. Boing. I know what I'm doing. You see, this is my own fault for having weapons and armor and so forth in and banner making over in Gordonstein Ward, where all the Gordons are over in Gordonstein themselves. Why not another spear like gold, diamond, etc.? I could do. Diamond I don't have much of. Gold I think would look silly as a spear. Iron feels like a good sort of neutral item that's not ridiculously expensive. And no, you don't get netherite. There we are. Plus, it looks cool. Hey, that looks cool. And hey, it's going to be named Old Betsy anyway. With Trichchat Bridge, once I figure out the new auth token generator and the Spotify link mod, it'll be 318. I can't run this world and stream. Then why are you putting Twitch mod on Twitch Bridge into it if you can't run it and stream? Huzzah! Right, building 7. Building 7. Oh, I know where that is. Bizarrely, it's the one right at the top of this set of stairs. Ow. I know where I'm going. No, I don't. I've gone the wrong set of stairs. Oh, well. Left turn. I wouldn't say this castle is complicated and there's lots of bits to it, but sometimes I end up in the wrong place. Right. Zant. There we are. And it's an event Pokemon. Right. Midna. Zant now has their old Betsy. So thank you for that. Let's also go and find Zant and give them their banner. Hi guys! No. 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 Zant. Right. I need you to pick that up. Yay! Hey! Blast, welcome in. How's your Tuesday going? But yeah, Midna. Zant is now holding your banner. You see, due to accidents, we discovered that the only thing that these guys can pick up is a banner. But it's cool. Accidents, he says. Yeah, accidents. Right. So if I close that and let's have a look. That purple. Is that... You want the background purple? Ooh. Dang it. Science, exactly. Candy. So, Raven got a stone, Elkhorn got a candy, Midna, Blackclad, and Frauke all caught the Wingull. So, let's see. When you say but purple, do you basically want the background to be purple instead of light blue? Sydney. Yeah, Sydney. Meow. Hi, guys. I did not hear the question. So you've got a note that you say you want that banner, but in purple. Is that you want the background to be purple? It's funny because you were writing out a pun and had to cut it for the HAS. So back to the puns. Every time I take a drink from a bottle, it keeps pouring back. Must be a spring water. Oh, goodness. Instead of blue, making that purple. I can do that. Whee. Oh, instead of the highs. You know, I should have understood that, but I didn't because I'm a derp. Welcome in, Blackclad. Blackclad? Welcome in, Blast. Oh, good lord, I need my brain checked. If anyone has seen my brain cell, please make sure that it is well caffeinated, highly rummified, and looked after. Don't bother handing it back. It's just not going to be looked after over here. Right, I need a yellow banner. Boing, boing. Bunny! Bunny! Bunny, 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 bunny. Spent the last 2 hours, yes, probably the last 2 hours, nerdling with the redstone for the next event. Goodness. Bunny, bunny, bun, 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 bun. Bunny, bunny, bun, bun, bun. Goodness. Redstone melts my brain, so I have no idea what it does to yours. You do more redstone than I do, Blast, so congratulations on getting anything done. Right. Boing, 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 boing. Okay. Yellow banner for the base. Have nice noms, Midna. Right, I don't have purple, but I have the component parts of purple. So let's make some purple. So I need black, purple, white, purple, white, purple, purple, purple. Pardon. I think I can... Purple, white, purple, purple, purple. 4 purples, yes. That was far too much. What am I doing? Oh no! Just honestly, if it writes then stops, just keep writing for a while, Jerry May. It might be that it's just still the ink is getting into it. I have that problem with my fountain pens on a regular basis. They take a while to get going. Also, if it's absolutely brand new, if it's cold, warm it up. Right. I was about to, asking what type of pen makes perfect sense, and I didn't do that. Black Pally? But yes, what type of pen? I should have asked that. It sounds... bold of you to assume you had much done. Spent the majority clearing out noodle caves that were filled with water. Oh dear. Also, my sponge rental made a sale. Whoopsie. Right. Purple Chief. Purple Chief. Wait, hold on. No, I've gotten that wrong already. Thank Fnerblit. We're like one item into this and I've already fnerbled it. Time to wash my banners. Writing on a vertical pane is also a bad thing. Basic Spencer pen. I don't know what a Spencer pen is. That's not a description I recognize. Let's have a quick nap. No. Don't edit the sign. Sleep in the bed. I'm having one of those days. If anyone has seen where my sanity went, I think it probably followed sanity in with the raid. See, sandwich build, yeah, that. It might well be that the ink is a bit too new. Right. Yeah, I see you shaking your head at me. Purple Chief, that's the one. I don't know why I did the indented one first. Right. It's a sign not to sleep. Oh. Looks like a ballpoint. Okay. White inverted chevron. Is it chevron 5? Who knows? Am I getting that right? Yeah. Light blue border indented means I have to get out that again. That, and that. Purple border indented. And then a base. And then there's the chief indented. I was reading it in the wrong order. It's a bee! Cold ink in a pane is ballpoints. Yeah. That sounds too much like common sense, Kel. How dare you expect me to make sense? Also, I should really do that on the grounds of it also being useful for reducing tick lag. Because if a sign is waxed, it doesn't have as much tick lag. Not that I've got that much of a problem. And assuming that I've not fnerbled this up, we have a B for Sydney. Use fast frames mod by. You're gonna make a joke about pens. Too lazy to rush write it down. Oh dear. Technically typing because Twitch just laughed. Yes. Um, bees. Right. Now we'll return to Gordonstein. I love this area. This area is really useful because it's got all of my armor, all of my wool, all of my banner making, and all of my other armors, as well as... Oh, while I'm here, I should probably pick up some wax. Add a couple of bees to the bee shrine since last life. Nice! Hello, bees! How you doing? Let's get some wax while we're here. I'm forever forgetting that there's actually bees in this area. Do you have a weapon for your Gordon? I will have a look in a second, Blackclad. I'm just taking advantage of the fact that we're here to grab some wax before I forget to. Right. Let's get out, put that in here. Yeah, you see, half a stack of wax is useful. This is also my dye farm. I got quite a bit of it. Woohoo! I definitely missed it the first time. I am split 8 ways from Sunday mentally today, it seems. Or is it 12? Being as how it's 12 squirrels. Whee! I was, however, going to pop into the Hall of Records and see if I know what I'm doing. Nope. Missed that second jump. Each squirrel is mentally split twice. Wow, I've split 24 ways from Sunday. Why is it from Sunday? Oops. Can't climb that. It's a 1.5 block gap. I was in here trying to remember. Okay. I don't. Right. Blackclad is book 3. There we are. So, Swedish Gordon does not have any armor. Sorry. Well, does not have anything. Wait, hold on. Yeah, no, this is Blackclad. Okay. So... Hail Hydrates! Let's see. So, Swedish Gordon has nothing. Q from Q Branch has nothing. Count Gordanula has armor and a weapon. Jack Joker White has armor but no weapon. And Grant Imahara has armor but no weapon. And there's an event Pokemon in chat. Grant does not need a weapon. It's a rare. Right. Up the insanity by using the layer rendering to render 5 layers per paste. Goodness. Whoop. Overshot and missed. Right. Boinky, boinky. Doesn't need a weapon. His sword-swinging robot is dangerous enough unarmed. Yes, that's true. Feeling like myself again, punning instead of wrecking your head towards basic redstoning. Yeah. That definitely sounds like a thing, Blast. And Midna and Sydney are together again. Together again. Just the two of us hanging out on a wall. We've got a pair of brand new banners. We're gonna make them hang out here again. Together again. Ooh. Blast Jordan catches an egg. Nicely done, Blast. Black Clad Frauke and Jerry May all caught that. I, on the other hand, missed it again. Hashtag rigged. Boo! There you are, Sydney. You're up in the Hall of Banners. Usually hanging out with Midna just makes your face hurt from laughing so much. Yay! But I'm going to go to Pretty's mode because we're here at the moment. Welcome to the Hall of Banners, everyone. Thank you to everyone who's got a banner in here. I'm not sure there is a good angle for seeing everything, but I'm going to get a photo from this angle that gets everybody on this side of the hall. And a photo from this angle for everybody on this side of the hall. Many banners makes such awesome. So, thank you to those who've got banners in here. So many fantastic designs as well. Right. I do believe we may have caught up. Finally. It's been 90 minutes and Scotsman has finally caught up with his to-do list. Then use Photoshop to put the two walls together. If you do !track, it should give you the name of the song. It's also written at the top of the screen if you're able to see it. There you are. Yeah, I deliberately made sure that, because I know some people can't read the top of the screen because they're on mobile, and if you're on your phone, I wanted to make it easy for people to actually get it. So, yeah, there you are. That reminds me, I think I'm 2 tracks behind on adding to the library, because I think I needed to add the most recent 2. I am taking that off of my hotbar. He absolutely does some fantastic music, and the fact that he is supportive by letting people use it in YouTube and Twitch without paying a license fee is, well, actually, you do have to have purchased the music, but I purchase it by supporting via Patreon. Hello, Mad. Welcome in, and thank you. Whoa. Thank you for the 25 months of subscription. You never saw that. Or apparently you did. It's a lovely simple license. Buy equals use. Yep. As long as it's one of the tracks that they have not got on their please don't use this because it's a remix list. Unfortunately, some of their music ends up on the do not use this because, well, it's kind of a mix of somebody else's stuff. So things like Top Gun, Super Mario, that sort of thing, ends up on the please don't use this list. But that kind of makes sense. It's in that grey area of remixing somebody else's. Remix is illegal. Jurassic Park. Yeah, I would love to use that in here. Yeah, if I could use the Jurassic Park song while I was sat here in Jurassic World, that would be lovely. But, nope. Stop planting berries. You're trying to eat them, Scots. Okay. No, that's not the crimson. That's the other redwood. There we are. 7 crimson sites. Why are dark oak slabs in here? Surely the dark oak slabs should be in there. Scope Creep says, make it to the Jurassic Park, the Jurassic theme in note blocks. Why didn't you have the tryhard? Yeah, the tryhard ninja collab would be absolutely lovely to have as well. Wish you could stay for longer. Do need to head out for bed, or else your brain will start to riot. That's a lot of riot emotes. Catch you all later. Look after yourselves, and may the puns haunt you forever. Look after yourself, Blast. Good night. Okay. I feel like I should not be carrying the... I shouldn't have brought these back with me. Oh well. Let's take the birch logs out. Because I'm fairly sure I've got plenty of birch logs in here. Yes. This is one of your new... Ooh, Blacklad's got a new raid emote. Oh, that's nice. Right. What was I doing? I know I had plans for today. Granted, I think most of my plans for today were make sure I knew what I was doing. Or catch up. And I think this might be fitting. I tried to get a thought across, but traffic was terrible. Why did the chicken cross the road? To catch up with the thought. Goodness. Aha, there we are. Ooh, leather. Ooh, ominous bottles. Ominous bottles should be in the ominous bottle chest. Also known as that one. Why they're not, I don't know. Ooh, look, more ominous bottles. I think these ones come from all of the rampaging pillagers who roam near when I was doing stuff. Ooh, piece of candy. Frogger life. Yep, this is just the beginning of the multi-million custom terrain. Blame Flippin' Hermits. Yep. The Hermits this season have gone hard on the amount of landscaping and so forth in their world. And holy heck does it show. Because my word is their world turning into something absolutely gorgeous. I mean, their builds have always been fantastic, and Pearl has always done ridiculously amazing landscaping. But now all of them seem to be doing it this year, or this season. And it's just making me jealous. Meshing it together. Yeah, that absolutely is it. So excited to tour it in the download. Yeah, give it another year when they actually finish this season, because I think this season is going to be a long one. Scar and Grian. Yeah, Scar has always been good at this sort of thing. Grian has gone so amazing. And the decked out mountain. Good God. And I know Grian's got a load of extra to do around his. He's just currently focusing on being able to actually build the what's the word I'm looking for? The thing at the top of his. Grian's roofer is stuck in you. Observatory, thank you. Right. We are an hour and 40 minutes in. So far, my total placed blocks is one set of one set of signs. But we've had a busy morning. A busy morning? Didn't even consider logs for gradients like that. Yeah, it really is a lot. Also after 3 quotes, rookie numbers. All of a sudden you remember the 3D Frogger game for the PlayStation 1 or 2, can't remember. No, I am not building the Hermit Frogger game in any one of these servers. I want to say it was Ravager Rush, wasn't it? Or something like that. Some stone brick stairs, stone stairs, mossy stone brick stairs. Didn't know that. I want to say last season they did Ravager Rush, which was a Frogger game. It was who built it? Was it Azuma? Minecraft Frogger. It's that crossing the rail lines with running carts for... Yes, that's the one. Etho. I wanted to say Etho, but I didn't think Etho made games. But then again, Etho has been going ridiculously over the top this season with the music discs and the music makers. So I don't know why I thought he didn't. Nah, I quite like having the... I need a quick nap because it's getting dark again. Etho has been a redstoner since before times. True, of course. Etho is stealth super creative with redstone. I mean, there is also the Etho hopper clock, which you'd think would be the thing that would tip me off as him being a redstoner. That's wrong. I should move it back by 1. Azuma Void is doing... Oh, it's Azuma doing the music. I am getting my hermits mixed up at the moment. Half slab. Where has my stone cutter gone? Oh, where can it be? I need a half slab, not of cracked stone bricks, but honestly, Minecraft, why can't I make cracked stone bricks into half slabs? That's nice. I'm going to take out 3 here. That looks better. Yes. Really? Let's try that for the 3rd time. Also, a Beedrill being a B-tier Pokemon is a bit on the nose. Yep. That's possible, Kiwi. It's also entirely plausible that basically my mind is shot. That's a much nicer arch than it was. Right. Do I have some walls in my storage before I actually make some? Yes. No. Yes. Andesite. Mossy cobblestone. No, I don't want mossy cobblestone. Right. What I am going to do is this. That. Yeah, that's better. Now that looks like it's a bit more of a reason for it to be. Parameters of this schematic. 1312 by 1311 by 244 high. Yeah, that's that'll keep you going for a while. That's better. I've been finding that by adding in just 1 or 2 stairs every so often is it's adding a nice little bit of texture, because otherwise these become very large blocks of flat wall. Did I say stairs? I meant walls. Yeah, I find the fact that Tango built a mountain just to hide what he wants to build. Stairs can work as well. Yeah. Frequently do. I'll do something like this as well. I need a second row of wall back there. I don't want it to look too old, because this is not necessarily an ancient building. I mean, it's supposed to be fairly well maintained. At some point, I need to work out if and where we're going to put villagers in here. suspect the answer is yes, and not a clue. Respectively. I wasn't sure if they were going to go up in the airship or in the main building. It might be they're going both. Could be both, Tokif. Yeah. I need to work out which villager looks most like a scientist. We will have to science them. And probably find that I need to actually do all sorts of things in regions that I don't have villagers in. Fantastic. Just what I needed. As I was saying to Raven earlier, it is very much feeling like the quote board, cleric and armorer. Any specific region? Because I know that different regions have different looks. But yeah, I was saying to Raven earlier, it's feeling a lot like the quote board is reaching that capacity where there's almost a quote for anything. Which is slightly worrying. Swamp villagers look like drop-dead Fred. Tiger. Tiger sounds like it might be a sensible option. Granted, if I start actually saying I'm going to pick villagers from a specific biome, that's basically setting me up for I need to now go and collect villagers from a specific biome. I have a tiger villager breeder already. Armorer has the faceplate. I was trying to remember where I have villager breeders. I know I've got one in... Actually, no, I took apart the one in Lagville. Is Frozen Archives Tiger? Cartographer has the monocle. Ooh, that's a good point. Heil Hydrate. Actually, I think it is Tiger in Frozen Archives. And a stretch. Thank you, Feg. So we could grab cartographers from... Monocle is cleric. So we could grab from Frozen Archive. Don't know if there's a difference between Tiger or Ice. I don't think there is, actually. I was going to get some more dirt. None of that's dirt. Why don't I... Tiger looks a bit more Viking. Stone and dirt. So, what I'm hearing is we need to steal villagers from the Frozen Archive and bring them all the way to Jurassic World. Turn them into cartographers. Hold on. I've got villagers over here. What biome is this? Old growth birch. Well, that doesn't help. Tiger and Snowy are separate. Oh. Because I did acquire a pair of villagers. I forgot that we've had villagers here for ages. Oh, good lord. I know what I'm doing. I'm a functional... No, I'm not. And this is... Oh, so I've got Dark Forest as well. Crikey. I could get a couple of different... Whoa! There's a cow in that hole, and it's swimming around. Hashtag doubt. Yeah, yeah. Why do I have a feeling that at some point in the future, and this is where it gets ridiculous, I'm going to have a side quest where we're going to set up somewhere a full set of every villager from every biome with every job, so that we can actually pick and choose what type of villager we want for a build. No! How did that side quest just get added? Because fun. I mean, it also feels like it's probably the most useful thing that I could do. Minecraft Wiki has them all sorted in a table. Where's the fun in that? Coming soon, selective... Oh my. Selective, oh my. No. It does, however, feel like it might be sensible to do that. Because if I'm going to start thinking about whether or not it makes sense to have a certain type of villager as a specific profession for a specific area in a world, it might be useful to have all of those professions in one place so that I can actually look at them. Yeah, don't mind me, I'm just falling over my teeth. Oh, good lord. Oh, look, a distraction. I'm so going to put "oh look, a distraction" in as one of the blooming quote buttons on my stream deck at this rate. 611. Actually, that one might be... no, let's do a couple of walls here. Sometimes I think the quote board exists just to make me look even more demented than usual. was about to go, why do I not have a bed in my inventory? That's because it's on the floor. Why am I looking? Oh, it's raining. Yeah. Okay. Fnurbles? What are you doing in here? I don't know, boss. I'm wandering around, confused. Yeah, you look it, mate. Ooh, Frauke got an egg. Whoop, no, missed. Ooh, fish egg. Yeah, that would have been last week, Raven. Oh, that looks so much better. That also that fits neatly. I think I do need some of the mossy stone brick though. I'm trying to actually get to the point where these walls are close to being finished. And I don't have any mossy brick wall. Well, that doesn't help. Does Fnurbles have a way out of the wall? Yeah, they walked in through the side of the area where the portal is. So they came in through here. They're probably hiding back here at the moment. They like it back here. Hey, Mr. Roo, welcome in. I'm doing okay. I'm trying desperately to keep things on track and failing miserably. So it's an average evening. Ooh. I should have bought... Nope. 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 One of these days I'll find the one with the jungle slabs in it. Yeah, I need to add that sound in. Actually, if I just do this for a second, I will be able to... So, I apologise profusely if this is over loud. There we are. A train crash. For when the train of thought goes off the rails. Overlong. I don't plan on it being something people can use very often, Raven. Unfortunately, trying to get it shorter, you lose some of the context. Originally, that was a 30-second soundbite. I've already cut it down to 15. Context in a Scott stream. Yeah, it sounds that... yeah, you do kind of need a little bit of context for a sound. Somehow. Sound has you thinking of the lady killers. Where do you get a sound recording of the inside of my head? Yep. It's just you yelling for nibbles. For nibbles. True. I find it absolutely hilarious that one of my colleagues at work has started using fnurbles as well as a word. So, Fnurbles has managed to escape. Yeah, it's spreading. Fnurbles has managed to escape containment and is now in use in my office. That is a question. How did we not have that? The lack of context as a quote. Oh god, hear me out. Hear me out is a dangerous one, and I definitely blame Rogue. That's better. I think I need a little bit less up here a little bit. There were no quotes with the word context in them. Goodness. Spread to your Phasmo group. You picked... I apologize for nothing. I fnurble everything. Hear me out has spread to your closest colleagues too. If I wore t-shirts at work anymore, and I stopped doing that because, when I started wearing proper shirts, unfortunately, I would have worn the "Hear Me Out," but it's for the kids shirt at the office. Unfortunately, due to the fact that my job requires me to look fairly professional, I do, unfortunately nowadays, tend to dress in a proper formal shirt. And I hate it. That's better. Also, as for the comment about adding foliage, I'm not having foliage on the inside of the building at the moment. Unless I start putting stuff in upstairs that is for foliage, I'm thinking of keeping this area free from it. The trappings of management. Yeah. Thankfully, I'm not management. I am, however, unfortunately considered to be semi-responsible. Happy to live in the business up top, comfort on bottom. Yep. Ah. You. Responsibility. Yeah. This is what happens. Occasionally, after a long time working for a company, they start thinking that you're actually capable of being of knowing what you're doing. Business of cracked. Let's put some. Why do I even have? Actually, that would probably be a good addition over here somewhere. I want to put back in. I know I took them out, but I think a copper ore here. Yes, that might work nicely. Actually, no. Well, one of those. I'm going to leave the upper one. I'm going to put the other one over here. Not there. Thank you. The mindset that if they want you to up your professional attire, they should slap senior on your title. Maybe Scott's got the wrong idea and thought senior citizen was a job title. Wow. Wow. The fact that senior is in my job title has absolutely nothing to do with any of this conversation. Just pretend it's Spanish. Senior. Sí, senor. I can't say that without it sounding too much like it's oh no, that needs to stay there. Speedy Gonzalez, and end up attempting badly to. Yeah, exactly. You were supposed to get senior in a promo for June, but now it's next June. Ouch. That sucks. Arriba, arriba. Yep. If I start a diplomatic incident with any of this, it's not my fault. Does a senior position come with a senior discount card? I wish. Oh, that looks good. I think I need some walls in there. But with this context, that looks nice. We've got some of the wall in here. I might need to bring in a bit of it up there a bit more. Yeah, I think I need to bring in some more of the actual stone brick into this area. So let's do that. While we're here. Hey, Nookie. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to the mayhem. Didn't I have... Oh, yes, there they are. No, that looks terrible. Let's go with that. You're hungry. I mean, the obvious answer to that is, then eat. The alternative answer to that is, hi hungry, pleased to meet you. I'm Scotsman. Food delivery takes so long. Yep. Yeah. Oh, that's better. That looks much more like a solid wall now. What I can do is... Oh. We have an event Pokemon in chat. Do that, and then that. There! Missed. There we are. For goodness sakes. Ah! I'm trying to get a block into the tiniest gap imaginable here. There. Yeah. Hi, Fnubbles. Sorry, I've closed off this staircase. You'll have to find another route.
Bricks, my old arch enemy.
Yeah. Hey, Urban. Welcome in. Oh yeah, that's better. Even if it does mean that I've accidentally I've now closed off this path. Verbal snap recalculating. Now going via the Nether. Now going via Tuesday. Are you very lost now? Ah, yes. That's better. Now it looks a bit more like there was a wall there and it's now more blended in. And Urban is on a 3-stream streak, but has been caught by the Merry White House bot and has ended up in blanket jail. However, that's only a 6 versus 9, so that's still 15 streaks of which you've escaped from 9. You're doing well there. Poor Fnurbles. I think their sat-nav is thoroughly confused. That's better. Blanket jail is... So... blanket jail is what happens when the Merry White House bot wraps you in a blanket and covers you up because you've been streaking. It's a concept that came about because of adding in the Merry White House bot chasing people who streak, so that we actually have a count of how often somebody has streaked in chat, so that if Twitch loses your streaking, which seems to happen every third time for some people, we still have a record of the fact that you have streaked a number of times in chat. And I just added the fact that sometimes you'll get caught for streaking and sometimes you won't get caught for streaking. And if you're added in, the idea is if you're wrapped in a blanket, you put in blanket jail. It's one of those silly concepts that just sort of... I wanted a way of making sure people could have their streaks preserved, independent of Twitch. I've streaked X number of times. And it just went from there. in ways that only this chat can. We started something and then we ran with it, which seems entirely appropriate given that it's running from the bot. I've just placed back exactly the blocks that I took out. That's what I was trying to do. That edge feels a bit too solid. Requires a knowledge of streaking and who Merry White House is. True. That's better. I feel like I need a stair. I feel like I need not to have been falling off the wall there. Mary Whitehouse is a twin of Mary Poppins. Let's go with maybe on that one. You know, this feels so much better now that I've done this bit. Do not Google streaking at work. Oh my. That feels so much nicer as an area now. Good thing you're off work. Good thing you probably don't want to streak at work. Oh my. That feels like it's now actually much more complete as an area. I like that. I know I haven't done this area. This area is dramatically incomplete. But that feels much more like a crack in the world than it did 2 weeks ago when it was just brutally wrong. Fnurbles. Dude. I need you not to be hanging about halfway. I'm just going to leave Fnurbles there for the moment. Just for the sole and simple purpose of it's funny. Oh, good lord. And quote 200 is upon us, which means I want to get that barrel out of the way so that we can have a good picture of this place. So, you, and you all go in there. The stone goes into the stone chest. The dirt goes into the dirt chest. The granite goes into the granite chest. If it's a shulker, it's still a chest. Aye, off Fnurbles hanging wrong. Call 1-800-FNURBLES today. Oh my! That's that's a oh my. There we are. Oh, have I? No. Come on. Have I left any areas of dark in here? Ooh, one. Really? Oh, okay. We've got some areas of dark back here. Right. For the moment, and for the purposes of safety, I am going to add a torch there. Is your name Bruce? Bruce Almighty. Yep. Okay, that's better. There are now no instances of random holes in the area that have issues with not being lit up enough. Really? I might have knows where to store end rods. Okay. Yeah. Is your name not Bruce? Nope. Right. Let's head for the airship, which is my usual hiding place when I am doing wrap up here. The Fnurble pathing system. Yes. Whoa, I nearly fell off that. Okay. Ooh, I never put cinematic camera mode on. The airship where Scott hides from and for pretties. I mean, the airship in its own right is very pretty. And anything that results in this sort of build. I still don't know how I managed to actually carve this without driving myself completely insane. Needs more airships. Yeah, there will probably be more airships. I know that I did ponder taking this section of it and turning it into a smaller one. I'm hoping, honestly, once we build, when I start working on Himmelsby, it's going to outdo this for absolute sheer beauty. And I am keeping an eye on Create Aeronautics and thinking maybe we can steal this and make it fly. Oh, that is so much better. That feels so much more like it's like that back wall is complete. Hey, Fnurbles. The eyes of Fnurbles as he turns around. This world is not allowed to fall down the Create rabbit hole. Oh no, Create is not going on to this world. If anything I am deliberately not allowing mods into this world. However, I can take elements out of this and use them elsewhere. Thank you for joining us, Blackclad. Have a lovely evening. And by keeping an eye on, you mean it released 2 days ago? Yes, that's what I mean. I'm very scared by that. However, it is that point where I try and remember what the heck I'm doing. Oh yes, streaming. Goodness. Had a trailer for Create Aeronautics pop up on YouTube, you paid. Yes. The fact that it went from it'll be soon TM to, by the way, it's already here, was one of those. Wait, what? Tame is good sometimes. Thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. It has been lovely having you all here. And fantastic to see you all. We've had a lot of fun today with visiting of Gordonstein Ward, Gordonstein, catching up on the catching up on the banners, catching up on the other redeems and so forth. It was in a mostly working state for 2 to 3 years, yes, but those 2 to 3 years where it was not released. However, I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time of 2.5 hours previously to now. We have one last event Pokemon in chat for those who are trying to catch them. I will be back again in the Madness World tomorrow, where we will be continuing things around Jurassic World. I have bits that I need to work on. I need to figure out particularly what those are. No, I am not buying a TwitchCon ticket. Twitch. Let's have a look. We've got a few lovely people to raid out to as options. Let's see. I was about to say, when was the last time I actually... yeah, we haven't seen Gabezilla for an age. I think they've been away. So I was pondering raiding out to them. They're doing Retro Rewind again, which is a video store simulator. Are they so they're currently at 3 hours nearly, and I'm wondering if that means that they're starting to wrap up, because they're actually not on their game screen at the moment. Not sure about Gamezilla today. Looks like they might be wrapping up. Have a good time, Zone Raven. I know we raided Blackclad 5 days ago, but I think... yeah, let's go back to the vampire. Thank you for that, Feg. Right, I'm going to send us over to the absolutely fantastic Blackclad. Who is just starting up and going to be working on their Air City, which is a fantastic and amazing build. So, thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. It has been absolutely lovely having you here. As I said, we'll be back again tomorrow, and I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. Take care. Bye-bye.